Hi tuners, it's me just here, and for this video, I decided to take a little break from my discussion with Dragon Ball Z because I'm done with the first season of that magnificent show, and I decided to talk about this again. One of the Sonic the Hedgehog, a SatAM cartoon. Now, I gotta admit, this show is awesome. And the episode that I'm gonna talk about today is awesome too. So, without further ado, let's talk about the first season's episode, number 04. Sonic and the Secret Schools, which I know is named very close to the game and some other things too in Sonic universe. But yeah. Even the setting of the temple where they go to resembles the Marble Guard Zone and the Marble Sonic 3 and number 1 respectively. But the beginning of this show involves Sonic and the Freedom Fighters once again trying to find something that will defeat Robotnik for good. And being that Robotnik is all about machinery and technology and using that might to destroy everybody in the on the planet's biological, except for Sniffly. He has to use something a little bit more powerful than that. So something like magic. Now, they were using this idea in Dragon Ball Z, which at this point the magic of the Buu Saga happened after this show came out. So I don't know which one came first. This or the Majin Buu arc. Because we all know that magic can defeat mechanical things in Dragon Ball Z. And apparently so in Sonic the Hedgehog universe. I'm not sure about the game, but when you have magic versus technology in the comic book series, as well as the animation types, you see that there is a bit of a one-sided fight, particularly with, I guess, Naga. But it might be I said Naga. Anyway, that doesn't matter that much. But we start out with the gang, the Freedom Fighters. Definitely going to trying to fly into they want to try to take to this temple, Maga. Yeah, that's what I think it might be Mega, but they call it Mega as in like Trump thing. So they want to try to use a old busted airplane like what the Wright brothers were using back in Seahawks to fly there, and Sonic doesn't think it's a good idea because he rightly says that the airplane piece of crap, and if it's another time to come up with a lot more feasible than that piece of junk, but apparently not. Second of all, he brings up another point that says that if robotic bombers or airplanes in general see the type of junk flying, they'll easily overwhelm it and shoot down very quickly. Okay, so this is a good point. Another thing is that why would they put like a weird mechanical shovel on the front of it? I don't really do that. Maybe to prevent barriers and stuff from getting rid of it for some reason. I don't know. But they launch it into the air by a slingshot, and they can quite find MAGA. Even though nowadays MAGA is mostly headquartered in Florida. So that's basically it. You would just to go to Florida. Now they build up the legendary temple of MAGA to be something like Chinese Shangri-La, the perfect paradise type environment. Much like I don't know, like ancient temples of that. Now it's kind of fascinating that they do that, because the temple itself is gorgeous. It's a real life thing. It'd be very pretty and very you want to go there on like a vacation like that. Except for the air geyser that shoots off like every 2 minutes or so, every 2.1 minutes or whatever the case is. And that's kind of nice. You stuff is on the show, but they also show that this plane is so new and so old. New that I'm flying it and that stuff, that they don't even test that. They don't even make sure all the gears are all greased up. You don't test anything yet really, but it's just looking cursory at checks. So they do that, and when they're shaking it around when they're flying and stuff, and fun comments says magnifique. Now I'm not expert on French reading, but I'm gonna say magnifique is something you say is something so good or something very pretty and with nice and perfect and all that. Not the situation that they're already in it now. So they got that wrong, and then you can piece again. I'm wonder of the actual temple. So you fly a plane to Mecca, which, given how easy it is to find it, and the robotic doesn't find it very easy, which he does. Spoiler alert, he does eventually find it, and and then they find they have to land the plane. They have to land it like in Top Gun. But in Top Gun, when you do it, you don't have sonic. They have to reverse speed. Like you land the plane, and it's sense of momentum that the only way to counter out that is with Sonic running in reverse. But luckily he has a rope to pull to make him go backwards. and therefore stop them. So he does. The representative Sully's face by saying that he thinks what? And thanks for saving us. Even if we go off the cliff, we would still be flying. So Sonic points out, yeah, we could land. None of that shows his cockiness and arrogance, but properly. Thank you to Little White for doing that. He will always be my Sonic. So anyway, they show wandering around these ruins, reading ancient runes and ancient stuff. And they have Cole translated for everyone. Then covered the Cole. I wish we had a Cole-like device that we could just put in something and say, translate this, do that, do this. I guess it could be like an Alexa or something like that, but mostly Alexa needs to like chop something, right? Anyway, they show they show them going to this like weird shadowy place in there where each where every 2 minutes or so this wind blows up from that, making fly off the edge of the area. So the sun grabs them and makes the human king of them all. And he runs into the shadow, and from there he finds out that's like one of the 3 tests of them finding schools botany. And one test, a test of the intelligence, and then the other test of the spirit, and then the other one is courage. Kind of remind me of Indiana Jones, more or less. So they end up going to this shadowy place where they become invincible. They become reality. And the song can't see any of his friends. So which I would say that would freak me out. Okay, all of a sudden I go somewhere and I can't see people. I would be freaked out. I wonder if when the people on the other side, they could see outward to see Sonic and anything else in the environment. So they end up going to they find each other, and then they find out that this hole is called the breath of Mobius, I believe. So then they end up going to, they follow this mythical arrow statue back to the where the disposal are. The disposal comes. Remember in Indiana Jones and the Lost Crusade, in which he had to find the Holy Grail out of a bunch of the gold, silver, and jeweled cups, and the one with the one that's made of clay or earth or something like that is the right one. Humble beginnings with that. So they do that thing where where it's poor thing in the more elaborately decorated type school area with their schools appear. And so prison studies says if they take the wrong one, the temple will explode. How, I have no idea. It's just rocks and electrical elements. There's no real boom factor there. I don't know how to do that, but they show prison studies picking the one more humble one, which looks like a old red type thing, crisscross and stuff. So they show the scorpion below them, and they show they have the code translate it to show the seven ancient wonders of Mobius. And the first one is the birth of the planet. Now, they show the courage trial now. Now, I always thought that when I saw this thing at first, I thought that it would be, like some kind of, it's kind of phantasm, but that the schools of the temple somehow read their minds and found the worst fear being robotic in this robot. So they would materialize for them and it wouldn't be real. But it just so happened that robotic found the temple, and he was reading at the exact time that the vampires were going there. And he found a hidden passageway and he revealed himself like almost like Dark Helmet in the Spaceballs movie. So they show that and then they show oh, I wonder what happened to they forever. We have the vampires coming in, they just saw death or they die or wherever. So they end up railing from Robotnik after Sonic meets the 9-minute circus and intersect them. I know that in the comic books they use this weapon looks like a rapier sword with a blade, and it's the cuff, the wrist guard, and that's like a laser. Now, I think that the button should be more accurate, more faster with the weapon, because it's part robot. So I figure that you have precision aiming and precision firing, but no, it's that laser slot. So what happens is he stuck long enough for the other guy to escape, and Antoine, the cowardice, he just stay on the wall, ends up being shocked to the point where he crashes into a wall, and the wall happens to be his companions leak out to the outside. So they fight to get out. The Sonic gets out by the way he came in, and but he sends up the spy drone to get him. And this spy drone reminds me of the little spy drone from Crash Bandicoot 1. And yep. Again, I wonder which was first. The game, this cartoon. So Um, then what happens is, the, they devise a plan to get rid of the spy satellite thing, whatever you call it. And it involved a big bulk hole in Mobius, in the temple. It so happened that the first one that they mentioned is in this hole, and it's the first one that they will emphasize to give a good description of it. So, then they time it perfectly right. The Sonic goes into the hole, and then he goes into a little alcove in the hole. So they see when it blows up out of it and destroys everything. Gets rid of Robotnik and the flea and the spy camera. And the spy camera goes into the hole with him. I always thought that they would do like an origin of the wind in the blowhole. Meanwhile, it's more like Mobius getting his ass poked. So then what happens is it works. That Sonic gets taken this little black hole in this little block space that's offset. I wonder how that came out. That design came out. There's one hole about the size of a hedgehog, and everything else is smooth, or it's supposed to be smooth. So then they show this camera going down and he's blowing out. Now you would think that Robotnik would do a little research on this area first, but no. So then they show that Robotnik gets forcefully blown up from doing the plastic underneath, looking down the hole, and then they end up being blown off the cliffside. And the freedom fighters are like, yeah, they gave you a robot. Yeah, E04. We did nothing, but we did such SatAM. Any 5-year-old will fall for it. He's like, where's the sound? And it's like, I don't know, sir. Now, I'm assuming that Robotnik had like advanced artificial ears in that weird what like a first ear. So I don't know why you didn't hear that anything, any wind blowing. But this is the one thing that irks me about this. Why did Sonic decide to go out and use the power and get back on solid ground when he could just wait for the air to get done blowing out, and then he could just run out regularly? That's a little danger to it, I guess. Where it could fall off the cliff if he didn't get the power in. So he ends up getting off to safety, and they finally think that Robotnik is alright, is all dead, because he fell off the cliff. But spoiler, he is alive. And he's like, I'll get you next time, Hedgehog. Next time. It's funny I should bring that up because the voice actor for Dr. Robotnik, the same guy that does the voice for Dr. Claw in the Inspector Gadget cartoon. So yay! I would love to meet Clancy Brown. He's a legend. He also did the voice of Winnie the Pooh too, and Neil Cortex too. The best Cortex ever, I would say. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, I enjoyed this episode. And of course they comment that they found this magical thing that the ancients made before Robotnik's power that will be able to stop Robotnik in the future. Kinda weird though, that the ancients have all the knowledge of how to defeat advanced, scientifically minded individual like Robotnik or Sniffly or whatever. So yeah, that was another great episode in the lineup of this great legendary show. I regret that there's no season 3, but what you gonna do, right? You'll probably muck it up anyway. Yeah, again, like all the episodes. Anyway, that was the 4th episode of of the first season of Sonic the Hedgehog SatAM. So for short. You know how you like this episode. It was Sonic and the Secret Scrolls. So let me know how you want this episode in the comments section below. You can also like, comment, and share, and subscribe to my channel. Or if you want to contact me for any projects, any ideas for the future, my cell phone number is 631-707-3707. You can find me on Twitter at PNelsonPro, or X if you prefer it more. You can also, if you can use my phone number, you can contact me by text messaging or by calling me. Or if you want, you can email me directly at jjviewingchannel at gmail.com. So, if you like this show, I salute you guys and girls out there in my internet land. Have fun with it, honor it, love it, aloha to everyone.